The AccuBalance Fertility Diet is a low glycemic index diet that's anti-inflammatory, mostly plant-based. Low glycemic index means it turns into sugar slowly, so you don't get those insulin spikes, which can lead to more inflammation and hormonal dysregulation. So really the general goal here in promoting health is we're looking to regulate inflammation, because inflammation can lead to many diseases. There's been a term called inflammaging, meaning that this chronic systemic inflammation in the body is leading to an accelerated biological aging, which leads to premature degenerative diseases, and we suggest premature fertility decline. So that's why the diet, which you're doing every day and you're eating regularly throughout the day, it's really important what information, the food that you put into your mouth, is information to your cells, to your genes. And so we're looking at this mostly plant-based diet. We talked about you can have animal proteins, but it's a real anti-inflammatory diet.
So any way of incorporating more fruits and vegetables into your day is a plus in our book when we're trying to optimize your fertility, which is why we love a lot of the recipes, not only in this book, but also what we're doing here today, which is talking about this recipe that Two Guys with Knives developed for us.
Yeah, when we started talking to the guys from Two Guys with Knives, we looked at their recipes and we realized a lot of the recipes, majority of the recipes, are low glycemic index, anti-inflammatory diet, whole and mostly plant-based. So we kind of teamed up with them and had them work with one of their recipes, which is included in our AccuBalance Fertility Diet, and we have more from them. And so they could show us how simple it is to make this. Now, the biggest pushback we get, or even excuses from our patients when we educate them about diet, is I don't have time, or I don't know how to cook. Me, the guy that doesn't know how to cook, remember? And so we realized this was a challenge for our patients. They were motivated and they wanted to change how they eat, but they didn't have the time or the skill to do so.
Right.
So we teamed up with the Two Guys with Knives to help the population, the women and the men that we see, so they can eat for health, eat for fertility. And so if you don't have the time to make these meals on your own, or you don't have the skill or desire to learn how to cook now, they can prepare these meals for you.
It's really brilliant. So some of the key ingredients in this recipe that you learned today are really all of the fruits and vegetables. So part of what we love about this recipe in particular is that it's very high in fruits and vegetables. If there's one thing you could change about your diet, we would ask you to eat more vegetables to improve your fertility. And what we can see here with all of these ingredients is that really the base of the recipe is vegetables. We've got onions and garlic. We've got fennel, butternut squash, carrots, organic apples. That's really what's forming the base. So at least 50% of this meal is really brightly colored fruits and vegetables. Very high in antioxidants and anti-inflammatory components. So some of the veg that we see here would be high in antioxidants like carotenoids or like quercetin, and those are very specific antioxidants that have been shown to counter oxidative stress in the human body. The other thing that we love about this recipe is that it uses really high quality olive oil as a fat source, and also coconut milk, which is a really great quality fat for your fertility too. So we've got some high quality fat, we've got some really great vegetables. And then there's also a component of protein in here, which is because we top it with some pumpkin seeds. And we love to talk about pumpkin seeds all the time when we chat with our fertility patients. Pumpkin seeds are incredibly high in a mineral called zinc, which we've all heard of before. Zinc is really healthful for our immune systems, but it's also really important for the manufacturing of hormones in our systems. So for men in particular, you actually use a ton of zinc when your body manufactures testosterone. And it's been shown that when we support testosterone production in men, we can actually improve their sperm quality. For women, we also love pumpkin seeds because the zinc is helpful for progesterone production. Progesterone's our pro-gestation hormone, which helps with the beginning maintenance stages of pregnancy.
So at AccuBalance, again, we want to help heal our community, help optimize your fertility. And so we have made, again, the AccuBalance Fertility Diet, the latest version, available online for free for download. So you just go to accubalance.ca and you can download a free copy of our fertility diet, where it talks about the theory, why you want to eat a certain way, and then with those delicious recipes. And just continue to check out the website, because we're hoping to have more of these recipes made so you can watch how they're cooked, so you can prepare these at home. And again, If you don't have the time or you don't know or want to learn how to cook, you can connect with two guys with knives and they'd be happy to make these recipes for you.